scene 10 years ago today at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California when the Curiosity rover landed on the surface of Mars.
Time to see where our Curiosity will take us.
A 2,000-pound car-sized lab on wheels. It sent back incredible images and began a scientific exploration of the red planet.
It was huge, and it is huge. The mission is ongoing. We're still making big discoveries.
John Grant is a senior geologist at the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum and a member of Curiosity's science team.
Curiosity, as a rover, went to Mars with its lab equipment, with its cameras, with its instruments, and really started probing into whether there were habitable environments in the past on Mars. And lo and behold, we discovered fairly early on in the mission that, in fact, there were.
And liftoff of the Atlas V with Curiosity.
Curiosity was launched into space from Cape Canaveral on November 26, 2011. 8 months, 10 days, and 100 million miles later, it finally arrived. And 3 weeks later, Curiosity sent back stunning images from the planet's surface, but it was also on the move. Its 7-foot robotic arm is designed to scoop up soil samples and drill into rocks, looking for the chemical building blocks of life.
Curiosity landing in Gale Crater has found this evidence of a past lake. That's a really big deal. We know that that lake was there for a very long time. That's another big deal. And we know that the chemistry of that lake was such that if life had been there, it probably could have survived. That's another huge deal.
The original mission was only slated to last 2 years, but it's been extended multiple times.
This is a nuclear-powered rover, and it's got a finite lifetime just because of the slow decay of that power source over time. But for now, we're perking along. We're doing very well. The rover, in my sense, is active today as it was 10 years ago.
And now Curiosity has company.
Touchdown confirmed. Perseverance safely on the surface of Mars.
Just last year, NASA landed the next-generation rover, Perseverance, complete with its tiny flying drone. Ultimately, NASA hopes humans won't get just a remote view of the red planet, but will see it for themselves.
Let's cut to the chase. How soon before we will see astronauts heading, landing on Mars?
In terms of time when people might have boots on the ground on Mars, gosh, I hope it's in something like 10 years, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if it's quite a bit more time than that. It's an expensive proposition.
And a dangerous one.
And a dangerous one.
Dangerous, but it's